Okay, down here in this crawl space, and I thought you might like this one too. So if you look here against the wall, can you see those rings over here? And you see how it looks a little darker down below, and then it looks more like the gray up on top of that. So here's what's happening. If you look down, you can see the sump pump. This whole section in here is all kind of filled up with water. So it's probably been a good 2 feet of water under here at some point. And then if you look up here, it actually kind of got all the way up into here. Not all the way up into the upper section there, but mainly in this section here. So why did it do that? Well, what we have is a skippy little sump pump, and it has a little float switch on it. And that little float switch, let me see if I can make it do its thing here. Hear that come on? And it's going up over here. Follows up that little drainage over there, and that little drainage pipe, that little flexi pipe goes into a downspout drain. Now, that's good. Here's where it's interesting. This is getting seasonal water, and it gets seasonal water. How's that? There we go. It gets seasonal water here, and what it does, it creates a need for a sump pump. Now, I would rather, well, it just flashed in my eyes there. I would rather than use the topography. So if you look out here, can you see that it kind of slopes down over there? Why is that important? So they put this system in here probably because they felt like it was the best thing to do. I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have ran a drain line underneath here and ran it out to that hillside there, and everything would naturally drain out of here. So sometimes we make things a little too complex. But now let's look at this and see, why did this fill up with water? Well, what I think happened is that this sump pump here, at some point in time, it broke. Or the GFCI tripped and nobody knew about it. So what would I do? I would put a GFCI with an alarm. I would then put a float switch with an alarm. And then if this started filling up, it would make some noise. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go and check out where that noise is. The other thing I would do is, if I'm tired of all this like mechanical stuff, I just run it to daylight, run it down the hillside there. Let's not make it too complicated. So yes, you do get seasonal water in different areas. That's fine. And if we manage it like this, okay, that's cool. But there's even a better way to manage it. If you just ran it to daylight, because then it would never be an issue, even if the power went off. See, I'm just saying.